All right, let me tell you something that nobody in the dating space talks about honestly. And I mean nobody. Women say they don't care about money. They say they just want someone kind, funny, emotionally available. And look, those things matter. I'm not dismissing that. But here's what they don't say out loud. Here's what they feel but won't post about. A man who is building something, a man who wakes up with fire, who has a vision, who is moving towards something real, that man hits different, not because of the money, because of what the ambition says about who he is. And that's what this video is about. Not about being rich, about being driven, and why that energy, that relentless forward motion is one of the most attractive things a man can carry in the modern world. Let's get into it. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Women are not attracted to money, they are attracted to what money represents. Think about it. When a man is building, when he's disciplined, focused, working toward goals, what does she actually see? She sees a man who can handle pressure, a man who doesn't quit when things get hard, a man who has direction, a man who will figure it out. That's not about a bank account, that's about character, and character is magnetic. The broke guy with fire in his eyes and a real plan is infinitely more attractive than the comfortable guy who stopped growing at 25 and coasts through life on whatever he already has. Because one of them has energy, the other one has excuses. She feels that difference before you say a single word about your finances. Here's the second thing. Ambition creates a version of you that is genuinely hard to ignore. When you have a mission, when you have something you're building, something you care about, something that gets you out of bed before the alarm, you carry yourself differently, you talk differently, you make decisions differently. You don't sit around waiting for life to happen to you. And here's what that does to the dynamic with a woman. She doesn't become the center of your universe. She becomes a part of a universe that's already moving. And there's a massive difference between those two things. A man without a mission attaches himself to a woman because she becomes his purpose by default. And that pressure, that weight of being someone's whole world is exhausting for her. It kills attraction slowly and silently. But a man with a mission, she has to earn a place in his schedule, not because he's playing games, because he's actually busy building something real. And that feeling of being chosen by a man who has options and priorities, that is deeply, powerfully attractive. Now, let me talk about something underrated. The discipline that comes with financial ambition is sexy on its own. Think about what it actually takes to build something. Early mornings, delayed gratification, saying no to things that don't move the needle, staying consistent when motivation is gone, handling failure and coming back anyway. That discipline doesn't stay in the office. It shows up in how you carry yourself, in how you handle stress, in how you respond when things don't go your way, in how you show up for the people around you. Women notice that. They notice the man who doesn't fall apart under pressure, the man who stays calm in chaos, the man who makes a plan and executes it. That's not a professional skill. That's a character trait, and it's one of the most attractive things a man can have, bro. The gym discipline, the financial discipline, the mental discipline, they all come from the same place. And she feels all of it even when you're not talking about any of it. Here's something I want you to sit with for a second. There is a version of you that is 100% focused, locked in, building, growing, disciplined, moving with purpose every single day. That version of you doesn't chase women. He doesn't need to, because the energy he carries, the focus, the drive, the quiet confidence of a man who knows where he's going, pulls people in without any effort. You've probably seen this guy. Maybe he's in your circle. He's not the most charming, he's not always the most social, but something about him commands respect. Women are curious about him, men want to be around him, and he's not doing anything special. He's just fully invested in his own growth, and that investment radiates outward. That guy can be you. Actually, that guy already is you when you're operating at your best. The question is whether you're showing up at that level consistently. Now here's the part most guys miss completely, and this is the real point of this whole video. Financial ambition isn't attractive because of what it might bring you someday. It's attractive right now, today, in the energy you carry when you're working towards something real. The problem is, most guys flip the order. They think, first I'll get successful, then I'll be attractive, then women will notice me. They treat ambition like a future state instead of a present energy. But it doesn't work like that. The attraction isn't in the result. It's in the pursuit. It's in watching a man who is genuinely on his path, who's disciplined and focused and hungry, and feeling that pull of energy in real time. She doesn't need to see your bank account. She needs to feel that you're going somewhere, that you wake up with intention, that you have standards for your own life, that you take your future seriously. A man who takes his future seriously is a man who takes everything seriously, including her. And that is deeply reassuring to a woman who has been surrounded by men who coast, who settle, who stop growing the moment life gets comfortable. So here's the bottom line. Stop thinking of your ambition as something separate from your attractiveness. They are the same thing. Every hour you put into your goals is an hour you're investing in the version of yourself that she can't ignore. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're building the character that makes you genuinely magnetic. Every time you stay focused when it would be easier to quit, you're becoming the man that women actually want to be with long term, not just for a moment, for real. Stop chasing, start building, because the man who is fully locked into his purpose doesn't have to try to attract anyone. He just becomes someone worth being attracted to. And that's the most powerful place you can operate from. If this hits you somewhere real, drop a comment. I want to know what you're building right now. And if you want to go deeper on the mindset side of all of this, I made a video on why some men are completely irresistible without even trying, and it connects directly with everything we just talked about. Go watch it. I'll see you there.